welcome back to another CCS build video. Scott got the fab work done on the 31 Ford. We're going to go ahead and bring it back to the body shop so we can get everything looking nice. First, we're going to go ahead and weld up any unused holes in the body, make everything look clean and slick. Then we're going to come back and do our skim coat of filler over everything just to make sure it's nice and straight when it's all done. Now that we got the motor and trans all cleaned up and prepped, we're going to go ahead and do a coat of Cerakote on it. We use Cerakote on our motors and trans and suspension parts. It holds up a little better than paint, it holds up to the heat better, and it's a lot easier to work with. Now that we got our final round of primer all sanded down and prepped for paint, we're going to go ahead and get it taped up and throw it in the booth. Dan's going to start with a round of sealer, which sealer does as its name says, seals everything up, gives us a nice even coat to start putting our base and clear on.
right, we got the Model A back from body and paint. Now for what I call the hard part, final assembly. You know, no chips, no scratches, and hiding all the wires. Starting off with the front suspension, moving to the rear suspension. Now we got a rolling chassis. Once we had a rolling chassis built, we got to put all the brakes on. We got Kim mount brakes. So it's a Willwood disc brake inside a fancy old school cover made by Johnson's Hot Rod Shop. And we put those on, very cool, unique looking piece. After those are on, then we're going to run all the brake lines. Once we have all the brake lines run, then we'll fill it with fluid. We got no leaks in the brake lines. We're moving on to step 2 or step 10, whatever it may be. Getting ready to start doing all the electrical. Got to wire up the motor. We got to wire up all the electrical components that the car may have. Luckily for this one, it's pretty bare bones Model A hot rod. But we do have headlights, taillights, high beams, low beams, blinkers, all the bullshit. So we're going to get all that wired up. The hard part in that is trying to hide all the wiring and hide everything you don't want to see on a Model A, because there's no fenders, there's no trunk and different things that we can hide wires and lines in. So it's a little bit harder on this car, but we think we're going to pull it off.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more build videos like this, help us out by liking, commenting, and subscribing to our channel. And it's a little thing to do, but don't forget to turn on those notifications. If you want to buy merch, go to store.classiccarstudio.com. See you next time.